Okay, hi everybody, all my followers, be welcome to another video. So, finished repairing the electronic ignition switch for the C-Class, but I don't have the time today to go and try it. So we're gonna start on the, well, you might have seen that video by now. But anyway, we're gonna work on this 2014 Jeep Cherokee. Quick story with the car. The car was bought on auction. And apparently the car was diagnosed with a BCM fault. The guy went to pick up the car, and he actually rang me while he was there to pick up the car. He said, actually, the Jeep started okay, but he's not switching off. He asked me what he could do. Obviously, I was not there, so I gave him a couple options from unplug the injectors, although not a very good thing to do, but I said, look, last resource, unplug the injectors. I said, or take the hose after the filter that goes into the engine, the air, and just block that with your hand. If you starve the engine from oxygen, the engine will shut down. In the meantime, he wanted to bring the car straight to here, but I didn't have really the room at the time. So today he brought me the car. I have a little bit more room, and he brought me the car, and we're going to look into why the engine is not switching off. So the engine starts okay every single time, but it doesn't switch off. However, they found a way of turning it off. And when I was there looking at this, because this is the same guy that owns the car that you've just seen for the ignition switch. And while I was there looking at the Mercedes, he asked me to have a quick look at this. And as soon as I walked into the car, which key is that one is probably the battery is flat. As soon as I was there, I've seen straight away why the car is not switching off. Now you're going to see there as well that they found a way to turn the car off all the time, and I will show you exactly what the problem is and why the car is not switching off. So I'm going to start this thing. Okay. And what I wanted to look is at this. So the P is in there, and then it says shift to park. Okay, and the car is in park. Look, it's in park. Shows in park there, but then it tells you to switch to park. So if I try to turn it off, it doesn't turn off now. Okay, as you can see, the engine doesn't switch off. So the way they found to switch it off is by pressing that tiny micro switch in there and then press the button. Okay, but look what I've seen here while I was there. You see that in there? Look. So at the moment, that little tab should be pressing on that switch, and that's why the car doesn't switch off, because that doesn't press the switch. Now I'm not sure what is in there, but I have a feeling from looking at that there's something missing there. 100%. Yeah, it looks to me like there is something missing. Sorry guys, I was not really showing you anything. So if you look like so there we go. So that it looks like that was supposed to have something at the end, and as you release that would press the micro switch, but obviously there's something missing. So I'm not really sure what's supposed to be, but we're gonna try to either find out whatever dropped or try to come up with something. Okay, I do apologize for the low light, guys, but after this console, I figured out what's wrong. And basically, let me see if I can zoom in there. So basically what is missing there is that some of these micro switches, and this was the case as well by the looks of it, they have a blade, a metal blade that runs underneath there, and this one looks like it's missing. That's the only thing I think is missing here, and for that I already found a solution, and that's what happens when you save all the scrap. So this is from a printer. It's from a laser printer from a bulb system, the roll where the bulb is. So this, I got it from there anyway. But look at this. So I'm going to cut this bit off here at the end. Leave this hole so I can put a tiny screw here to hold this in place. I'm going to slide this on the underside there and see if that works. So I'm going to try that and then I'll show you the end result. Okay guys, and look at that. So there is a plate. I put those screws at the front over there so the plate doesn't move back and forwards. And as you can see there now, let me see if I can show you this somehow. So should be okay. So we're gonna put everything back on. Give it a test before, obviously. Actually, I can give it a test now, I think. And let's try it. Okay, it's running and is in park. Beautiful, sorted. Okay guys, and it's getting dark, and you know how I don't like to record when it's dark, but obviously everything's working. Okay, so park, and now if I press the button, it goes off. Okay, and in the end guys, a really easy job. Luckily I had that bit of metal with that shape. If I didn't, I would have to come up with something else, but it was the only thing missing from the looks of it. It was that metal blade on the underside of that micro switch, and we come up with a solution and it's fixed. And with no further ado guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's nothing special, but hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. If you do still have any questions, any comments, you know how it works, just put them below. And like always, thank you for watching.